Hello everyone who is interested in sim racing. In this video I'd like to show you this shifter which could probably bring more fun and immersion to the simulation. This device is made specially for those who like to use H shifter. It took about 4 years to create this prototype. It could surely take much less time, but due to my short budget I wasn't able to move faster with creating tech drawings, correcting engineering mistakes and producing the parts. My goal was to build an innovative H shifter with blocking function. That means the gear can be engaged under certain conditions like clutch release and proper revolutions. So it's something like force feedback shifter. Why is it necessary? I simply want to have a shifter which operates according to the actual virtual transmission state. Have you ever experienced wrong shifting, also called misshifting, in the sim like iRacing, for example? You could hear grinding noise when it happens. In real life, it would be too problematic to put the knob in gear position when misshift occurs. But this is not a problem with usual sim racing shifters that you can find on the market nowadays. That's why I'm creating this one to have more immersion and fun. So let's take a look. The prototype is almost finished at the moment. It's heavy, but I'm planning to reduce the weight in the future by redesigning some of the parts and using more aluminium instead of steel. The shifter consists of two main parts: external selection mechanism and the body. External part is very similar to a CAE shifter. You could probably hear it already, but it's not for sim racing, it's for real cars. When I saw it for the first time, I really fell in love with the simplicity and functionality of such design. I decided to make few changes to not copy it entirely, and hopefully it will not cause copyright issues. The body consists of lots of parts, original parts, like shafts, levers, coupling, along with standard parts like electromagnet, springs, hall sensors, and so on. The shifter has 6 gears with rear gear. Rear gear can be engaged by pulling this ring up and moving the knob far right and forward next to the first gear. Something like that. I will not do it right now. I will show it later. For this demonstration, I powered hall sensors, which are located inside here and here, to show that the coupling. So when the coupling is moving, the sensors react to this movement. It will not show the lateral movement of the lever at the moment. Only this direction. So I'm using RGB LED, which is powered by Arduino. I'm sorry for using only one LED, but I think it will be enough to see that the mechanism can operate properly. The LED will this is my cat. Okay. The LED will glow rose in neutral position, and it will turn colors into violet and blue depending on the position of the coupling. I will show you. So you can see it's rose at the moment. When I move when I try to engage the first gear, for example, it will turn blue. If I try to engage second gear, it will turn violet. There is also potentiometer here. It will be used later in combination with the Hall sensors to obtain the position of the knob, so that Arduino will know which gear is selected at the moment and which gear is going to be selected, which is very important to predict the behavior of the magnet. So the magnet, which is located here, can be used to block sliding shafts, these shafts, and also they can be visible from here. These are those shafts. Why should we block them? For example, when the clutch pedal is not pressed or the revolutions don't match. Let's power it on in neutral position. And now we need to apply a lot of force to move the shafts, just to move the lever forward or backward. About 30 kilos required. So it's actually not moving. It stays in neutral. If we want to block it in gear position, it's also possible. This is for true hardcore sim racers who want to see that it's necessary to press the clutch even to disengage the gear. So now it's the same. We need to apply a lot of force to release the lever into neutral position. It's not moving. And now easy. So let me show you how we select gears, all the gears from first to rear one. It's now in rear gear. Okay, back to neutral. I also have few issues at the current stage. The shafts, these shafts, are sliding heavily. I'm going to polish them a bit to make them slide easier. Maybe I will also need to increase the gaps between the coupling and the gear shaft. It's here inside. This is the coupling, this is the gear shaft. The coupling moves this way, opposite way. Let me show you. So I think I will fix these small issues to make it slide easier and to improve the performance. Also, this central spring is not stiff enough. It doesn't center the lever as it should do this every time I release the knob. It should go to the center, but this spring is too weak now, so I have another one. I will try to adapt this mechanism to this spring, but it's not suitable at the moment because the gap between these two horns is too big. It should be 10 millimeters instead of 16 like in this spring. I will fix this soon. And I'm currently collaborating with a software engineer who will create the software for Arduino and also a program for PC to make it possible to use this device in simulators like iRacing, for example, and I will test it with iRacing as soon as possible. Okay, if you like the idea of such shifter, please let me know. I'm looking forward to your comments below the video. If you have any questions about the mechanics or electronics used in this device, you're free to ask. I will try my best to share it with you. If you want the same shifter for your cockpit, that's also possible. Any support is appreciated. Thank you for watching.